SJ, everybody. This is Colton Wood. I'm your professor for um, ENGL 1213, Freshman Composition 2 this summer. Probably most of you already know who I am. If not, we'll hopefully get to know each other over the semester. Um, I'm excited to work with you over these next 10 weeks as we dive into um, Comp 2 and the critical thinking, the argumentative writing, and the things that we're going to discuss in this course. Um, so as you know, 10 weeks is not a lot of time. It's very condensed. It cuts 5 weeks off from our fall and spring trimesters. So as that being said, we are going to move quickly through this summer. So I highly suggest that you have a committed attitude and commit your time and your effort to this class and the other classes you may be taking. In this class, we're going to cover a lot of ground, and staying on top of the readings and assignments and writings is absolutely crucial. So the reason you are seeing this video is because I'm not on campus this week. I had a prior commitment and I am on travel. However, I can't just give you the first week off because we have a lot of stuff to cover. Um, I will be back for the second week of class. So even though I'm not there, I have to stress that classes do begin on May 19th. And I need you to work through the assigned work for the first week. This is the foundations in which we're going to build the rest of the semester on. It is your responsibility to get started immediately and complete all the week one activities and assignments independently. So, if you're a new student to campus, make sure you log into D2L, make sure you have access. If you have any trouble with that, please reach out to Mr. Yates or put in a help desk ticket to get help with your IT problems. Make sure you go through and read the syllabus in its entirety. That'll cover course policies, grading, schedule, assignments, all that good stuff. Um, and make sure that you don't have any questions about it. Once you are comfortable with it, you should have received an email from me that will have an Adobe signature request for the syllabus. Once you sign that and send that back to me, it informs me that you have understood and you have no more questions about the syllabus. As I said, once you're in D2L under content, you'll see module one or week one module, something like that. It's going to have all your work for the first week. In your first week, we will be covering um, we'll be covering chapters 1, 2, and 3, I believe. I'm pulling it up here. Yes, 1, 2, and 3. So for this class, we will be using a digital component, which is called Achieve. You should have received a digital code from the store. Um, Upon logging into your D2L, you should be able to click on the blue links in Module 1, in which will take you to the freshman comp, or you should receive an email from me about inviting you to the course. You'll then need to use the code with your material to activate your account. And this will be where all the coursework is handled. Now, for the first week, you have the option of doing it all in D2L or doing it in Achieve. After week one, we will be just in Achieve. So make sure that you have this understood and you don't have any questions. Um, so like I said, make sure you're doing the work in week one. It is very foundational to what we're going to build upon. Um, it's just so we make sure when we come back for week two, we are ready to hit the ground running. And if we have to do a small review for the first 3 chapters, we can, but we need to be moving forward into the next set of chapters. Um, Understand that if you fall behind in week one, it can be very difficult for you to catch up. And we want to stay on task because, like I said, summer is very fast paced. So even though I'm not there the first week, it should be all set up for you. If you have any trouble, please contact Mr. Yates or, like I said, submit a help ticket to the IT department. For any urgent questions about week one, after carefully reading all the instructions, please reach out to me via email at cowood@cmn.edu. Please understand that my responses may be delayed until May 26th, but I will try to get back to you as early as I can. Starting week two, I will be on campus, and you can also find my booking link for meetings in my email. Um, as I stated before, I know 10-week summer course is very demanding, and starting off with this independent work adds another layer. But I'm confident that you are capable of rising to the challenges, and composition, especially in Comp 2, is a vital skill. And I'm looking forward about working with you through this process and seeing your writing develop, especially this critical thinking, argumentative writing. Um, so make sure that you are logged into D2L, that you read the syllabus, you work on week one, and let's make this a productive and rewarding summer semester. I look forward to connecting you properly in week two. Mado.